What is up, YouTube? It's New Order Streaks, and today is going to be episode 2 of my Takara Tomy versus Hasbro Beyblade reviews. So today is going to be kind of a weird one because I'm going to be doing two Beyblades. So I have the Chinese version, which is still technically Takara Tomy. It's just the Chinese branch of Takara Tomy. So they'll look a bit different. But I'll be leaving in the description below the link to the playlist, which will have the first episode of this series. And in that one, I had reviewed Emperor Fornius and Crusher Doomsizer / Killer Deathsizer. Choose whatever name you want. But today I'm going to be doing Storm Sprisen / Storm Spraygun. This is the Takara Tomy form. And winning not winning. Why do I keep trying to say winning? That's the Choji form. Victory Valkyrie. So should be fun. I mean, again, these are the Chinese. So primary reason, it's like people are probably gonna say this is fake, but it's not fake in the aspect that most would think. So let's get to it. I'm going to start off with Sprisen. So, first, here's the form. I didn't add any stickers, so he's just his basic red. His setup is going to be Storm Sprisen, Knuckles, or Knuckle, not Knuckles, singular, and then Unite, which is pretty cool. He's actually, a fun fact for you all, he actually is the first balance type Beyblade to be released in the burst line, which is really cool. So if you are into balance type Beyblades, it's definitely one that I would recommend you get. So comparing him to the Hasbro one I have, which this one's actually the Ripfire, so when you scan it in, I do apologize, it won't give you the whole Knuckles Unite thing, but I'll explain more about that in a second. So here's the Takara Tomy. Here is the Hasbro. Pretty good comparison. I mean, they're very similar. It's just obviously that the Hasbro has gold on it, golden black accents versus just the basic red. Again, the Hasbro, since I wasn't able to get the original color, like the original form for Storm Sprisen, I did have to settle with the Ripfire plus the pieces that I had. So real quick, there's the code for you to scan. If you guys play the app, I'll also be putting my friend code in the description below, so if you guys want to ever battle with me, just look me up in the game and I'll try to accept as soon as I can, and then we can have some fun. So his setup, like his Takara Tomy, is Sprisen S2 or Storm Sprisen. Knuckle, why do I keep saying the plural? It's just single, Knuckle. And then Unite, which this one actually got on, I think it was Dronzer Flame? I don't know, it was one of the Dronzer forms that was remastered as a Burst series. But overall, he's a good Beyblade. I'd recommend it. If you see it, grab it. If not, okay. I mean, he's part of the first season of Beyblade. He's dual layer, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's harder to find him. I mean, I'm sure you can find him on like Amazon or eBay for like really easy to do so, but I don't know. Moving on, we have Victory Valkyrie, aka Victory Valkyrie, who in the anime is used by Vault. Oh, before I move to him, we're gonna pause that. Back to this one. In the anime, Storm Sprisen was used by a blader known as, flipping right side up, as Shu Kurenai. And for those of you who have been sticking with me in my videos, you'll know that a few months, good lord, I can't believe it's been that long. I don't know, but I used to have white hair. And You guys can laugh at me, you can call me stupid, I don't care. But when I had that done, it was because I related a lot to Shukura, and especially in the second season when he got possessed by Requiem Sprazen. Like when he went dark and he didn't know what he was doing. Personally, I could relate to that a lot because I have bipolar. So, there are times that I would go into what's known as blackout rage, and that would be to where I don't know what I'm doing. All I just see is like pretty much my eyes would just be this. Like I wouldn't be able to see anything. Like you guys can't see my eyes right now. Like it wouldn't register until afterwards, and even then I would have no memory of it. And it was really scary for me at times because I was always worried that I had hurt someone, because unfortunately I have done that before and I felt horrible afterwards. But we're getting off track. That's a little fun backstory of me for you guys. But yeah, I decided to turn my hair white because one, I decided I wanted to go for the change, but two, I wanted to kind of look a little bit more like Shu, although it more turned out looking like Carlos from Descendants. May the actor Cameron Boyce rest in peace. I can't believe he's gone. But enough of this depressing stuff. Let's just keep going. Okay, Victory Valkyrie. I'm trying to fuse the names. So in the anime, he was used by Vault Aoi, the main character, and it was the first Beyblade actually released for part of the main show. He's an attack type. He's definitely a good starting Bey. Though I think if you were to get your first Beyblade from these two, I would definitely go with Storm Sprazen. Just because of the fact that with him there's more adaptability for you to learn from, whereas with him you have to figure out how to work with him fast. And actually, if you guys do have Victory Valkyrie /Valkyriek, which is the American form, which I have right here, and you guys are wanting some tips on launching styles or like other sort of ways to make yourself stronger, let me know in the comments below. I'll try to do a video that'll give like tips and tricks for this sort of thing. But the part setup for Victory Valkyrie is the energy layer, Victory Valkyrie, which I think is a really nice blue. It's like a sky blue almost. I don't know why I decided to color the disc, but I was bored, so you got a red boost, which was poorly done. But hey, I see you. And then you've got variable, though this one isn't the best variable, sadly, because it's plastic, whereas variable is normally supposed to be rubber, which I'll talk about more as I get to the Hasbro form. Yeah. So on the subject of the Hasbro form, here he is. Let's take him apart so that we can get you guys the code. If you guys can scan it, great. If not, I do apologize. So, sorry, I'm moving it around a lot there. Okay, if you guys want to pause to get more, then do so. Like his Takara Tomy form, he came with, well, first, he came with the energy layer, which is Valkyriek V2 / Victory Valkyriek. He came with Knuckle, or not Knuckle, oh my god, Boost, and then he came with Variable, which in this case it's a red coloring of it, which actually looks pretty cool. I have worn this down a little bit, so it's not as pretty as it could be, but all this black on the bottom, that's actually rubber, which over time, the more times that you use them in battle, it'll start to wear down, and that'll change his movement, which is pretty cool. Though it does take quite a while, because I've had him for, it was fun. In fact, actually, another fun fact for you about backstory. This Beyblade was actually the first Burst Saga Beyblade that I'd ever received. And then obviously it eventually kind of just evolved into this massive collection that I have. So just the fact that I still have him, I think, is actually really cool. And when I heard about all the other evolutions of him, like, it was always a case of, I want to get this kind of as like a, I mean, he was the first one, so if I can get that form, that'd be like the next form of his, that'd be great. Although sadly, Beyblade Burst GT is going to be the last Burst Saga season / series that'll be showing, which is kind of sad. But I mean, I guess they had a good run. They had like 5 Beyblade Burst God, Beyblade Burst Chozy, Beyblade Burst Gotchi. Yeah, I guess so. They've had 4 seasons, which is actually the most out of any of the others. Because like with the original series, it was just Beyblade and Beyblade G Revolution, and I think that was it. And then with the Metal series, it was Metal Fury, Metal Fight, and Metal Masters. And now there's the current series, which is Burst, which has Beyblade Burst God / Beyblade Burst Evolution, and then Beyblade Burst Chozy / Beyblade Burst Turbo, and right now they're on Beyblade Burst GT in Japan, and which, when that comes to America, it's going to be known as Beyblade Burst Rise for some reason. Excuse my doggy up there. But yeah, I mean, overall, I definitely say, like, if you're wanting to get the main character's Beyblade, I would definitely say that you get Victory Valkyrie / Victory Valtryek. I'm sure you can find, again, and you can probably find them on Amazon / eBay for a fairly good price. Yeah, let me know in the comments below which of these is your favorite. Again, you got Stormspreisen / Stormsprigan, Takara Tomy, Hasbro. Then you've got the Victory Valkyrie / Victory Valtryek, Takara Tomy, Hasbro. Let me know in the comments below which of these is your favorite. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. If you have subscribed, hit the bell. That way you get more notifications when I do my ramblings. This is Neo Artist signing off and saying, let it rip.